Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Friday. It is October 18th and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody who has sent me messages about my family through the hurricane. My mom in Florida, we still didn't get word from FEMA if they're condemning the area or not. So we're still waiting on that. And my son actually just went back to Asheville this weekend to meet with the roofer to try and get his new roof put on and things like that. I want to thank everyone so very much. I did speak with Kim at Sassy Jacks in Asheville through a private message, and she did put out a video. Her store is fine, her home is fine, but I will tell you, there's certain parts of Asheville that it'll take probably months, if not a couple years, to fix and repair. I'm going to put a link below to Kim's last video, so if you want to support her in any way you can, I highly recommend it. All of these areas that were hit in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, a lot of these places are going to need help for a long time. In my last video, I gave you some great organizations if you want to help out that way. And if you're tight on money, I totally understand. Prayers are always welcome. So I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I did stitch. I am in stitching season now. And at the end of the video, I will include a video. I did do a short garden tour. Probably be one of my last for the years. The flowers are still going, but I know in a week or two they'll all be gone. But the garden is growing. So let's see what I've been working on. I did finish stitching. I didn't fully finish them though. This is Mill Hill Kid Autumn Harvest, and this is called Gourds. Let me see, I'll get it out of it's in the plastic, so hard to see. That's what it looks like. That's Gourds, and I fully stitched it. I just didn't have time to fully finish with my son being here and his dog. I walk the dog 3 times a day to help out my son, and my son hikes with him twice a day. This dog has energy of like 10 people, but it's just been busy. So I got that done. I just haven't fully finished. And then the next one I worked on, this is called Mill Hill Snow Charmer Kit, and this is Birdhouse Snow Charmer. That's what that looks like there. And this one is actually, it's stitched in pieces. So there's the snowman right there. And then that is the hat and the birdhouse. This is kind of cool. I just have to put them together. And like I said, I haven't had as much time to fully finish, but I will. These are gifts. These are not for me. I stitched a ton of gifts this year. I don't know, I think after seeing everything I saw with the hurricane and people just losing their homes and everything in it, I don't want as much anymore. I really don't. I've lost everything I've owned once before, so I do know what that is like. It's not a fun thing to go through. Now this piece, this is by Carolyn Manning Designs. And this is called Sunshine and Sunflowers. And this is done on 32 count Spellbound by Color and Cotton. This is the pattern, which, hello. If you know me, you know I love my sunflowers. I still have sunflowers blooming outside. But this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I love the colors, of course, sunflowers. I did change it in the, I don't know if you can see it, in the first sunflower there. it has a checker pattern, and I did stitch it and I didn't like it and I ripped it all out, and I stuck with like a solid dark brown. Now, I don't know if I'll do that with all of them, but I just didn't like the way it looked. So I ripped it out and just did what I wanted on it. Those are the things I've been working on since my last cross stitch video update. I have been working out in the garden. A couple of gardens I did have to cover for frost. We had frost the last couple of days, but the next week it's going to be nice. We're in that in-between phase of like really going into cold weather. This time of year is not the easiest for me, as I know some of you don't like it either. I like the summer. I do like the fall. I just don't like cold going into winter and getting dark early and all that good stuff. But I have been busy stitching, so I have been getting into, you know, making gifts for everyone. Definitely excited about the gifts that I'll be sending out this year. This is a very quick update. I haven't been working on a whole lot. Like I said, I've been super busy with my son and the dog being here. It is an adjustment. We're both used to living by ourselves. We're not used to, but we give each other space. We do get along very well. We know how to just deal with each other, and I love him being here, but it's just a different, your whole thing is just different. And like I said, go visit Kim at Sassy Jess. Like I said, I'll leave her last video link below. I want to thank everybody so much. I know a couple of weeks it'll be Halloween already, and then we're going into the holiday season. As you can see, I got all my fall stuff up, so I've been more than ready for that. And then the holiday season will be here sooner than we know. It always comes on so quick this time of year. And I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, it's a Friday, so have a great weekend. Whenever you see this, have a good day. It might be a while before you see it. And until then, you know, like I said, I'm going to put some footage of, you know, the garden. There was areas I did go, my hiking, where I usually hike, it's down the block, it's in a park, it's got a small little mountain. I call it my mountain, but that's fine. They did clear all the trees there, but down by where the dam is, there was a lot of damage. I'm talking trees just like as big as a house were down. It's hard for me to see that because it's what I enjoy. And the dam only has one bridge to get over to the island where you walk, and that bridge was, in the beginning of the bridge, just toppled with a huge tree, so that is closed off now. And I'll include some pictures of that. You can see some of the trees. I know so many trees, like thousands of trees with this storm are gone. So until then, everybody, I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy your Halloween. Hi everybody, it is Friday, October 11th, and I'm going to share a gardening update because I know in a week or so a lot of this probably will be gone due to cold weather. This is the mailbox, and over there we still have the impatiens growing. The front garden still has everything growing really pretty well. You got the roses, got blanket flowers, daisies, and petunias. The clematis is growing really well. It has a lot of, I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of buds on it, so that will bloom. So the front garden is still looking pretty good. Over here are the zinnias still, and they're all still blooming and have buds, but these will be done soon. It's getting, you know, close to when their season is done, but there's still a lot of them. They bring in a ton of bees every day. In this garden bed, I have tons of lettuce growing. I got my sunflowers. And there's some that are just gonna bloom. Look at this one up there. That'll be blooming soon. So I still have sunflowers growing. It's like my third rotation of sunflowers this season. Over in this garden, I have peas. And as you can see, I have 3 sunflowers here. And these will be blooming soon. So I'm excited about that. Over here at the driveway's edge, you can see I just had a couple of dwarf sunflowers bloom. Gonna have another one here, a couple more over here. Got some impatiens there. And over here, we got more blanket flowers. Blanket flowers come back every year. They bloom in the spring and the summer. Once they're done, you cut them back, and now cut them down, and then they grow back in the fall. So I get 2 flowerings, and you can see they have tons of bees. They attract a lot of bees, which is really good. Over here, this is where I was sitting. I got some teas seeping in the sun. We got some herbal water. We got lemon balm, peppermint. We got rosemary. We got sage. And then we have a tea. And my son's doing one too. Over in this garden, this was a volunteer sunflower. And as you could see, it's going to bloom soon. You got all the zinnias. These are all volunteer zinnias, and you can see their greens are lush and green still because they grew in later in the season. You got rosemary there. You got coneflowers and echinaceas. I cut them all back and they're all growing again. Those will bloom soon. And all of these bloomed again, which is amazing. 2 growings this season. Over in the beds, we got the onions still growing. These grow all year round. You cut them back, they just grow again. They're awesome to have. Back in this bed, you can see I got a lot of tomatoes growing. That's the asparagus, but all kinds of tomatoes still growing in there. Over in here, I got lettuce and I got arugula. Got some chives. Back there is oregano. Here is all the lemon balm and sage. Got the shadow here, but all the sage is growing really well. Right here you got all the peppermint. This is a bed that I just cleaned out. Those are the blueberry bushes. Over in this bed I planted spinach, arugula, lettuce, kale. So this one's really spread. I just planted this not too long ago. Over in here, as you can see, I got beets coming in, and they're big. I could pick them whenever I want. So that is a back view of the garden, and it's still going strong. I will cover these probably in a couple days. It's supposed to get really cold at night, like 34, 35 next week, and I don't want everything to freeze over. So that'll be protected. And I just wanted to give you a quick update on the garden.